What up, YouTube? Timmy's here. Now, with My Ducks Game Change premiering this week on Disney Plus, here is my review for the second Mighty Ducks movie, and that is D2 The Mighty Ducks. Now, the Mighty Ducks, once again, you got Emil Estevez back as Coach Bombay, who ends up being picked to lead, Team USA, and he ends up reuniting with the Mighty Ducks, which is, of course, the Team Estevez who wants Coach to victory here. And so, like, this time, you got this crass sports promoter Tibbles, played by Michael Trucker, who ends up tempting the Ducks to cash on their fame, and so the Ducks now hatch a face off against Iceland and their violence prone coach named Wolf Stranson, played by Carson Norgard. You also had Kenan Thompson, which I believe this was actually Kenan Thompson's one of Kenan Thompson's first films, if I'm not mistaken. Once again, it is also scripted by Stephen Brill, who also scripted the first film. It's not really directed by Stephen Herrick anymore. It was directed by Sam Weisman, who's also gave us movies such as George of the Jungle, Dixie Roberts, and all. While I mean, D2 is not as good as the first Mighty Ducks, I still thought it was pretty decent. It was really cool to see the Ducks, back once again. This time around, you had Joshua Jackson, who reprised his role as Charlie Conway. You also had uh, Marguerite Mararu, who reprised her role as Connie, Connie once again. Uh, you also had cameo appearances from Wayne Gretzky. You had cameo appearances from loads of other, sports players. And I thought D2, like I said, it's not as good as the first Mighty Ducks, but it's still pretty decent. Is once again very inspirational. It's a really decent hockey based sequel. Uh, the competition between Iceland was pretty cool to watch. It's once again Gordon Bombay's chemistry with his on-screen team is pretty decent. I mean, MLS, he plays this Gordon Bombay so well. You can really buy him as you can actually really buy him as his character. He's amazing. At playing Gordon. And like I said, the '90s had some really once of course had always some decent sport movies, and D2 Mind Ducks is definitely one of them. Uh, Michael Tucker, he was pretty solid on this. You know, it was also really cool to see the Ducks, return to the ice in the sequel, and it was also pretty cool to see this film focus on sportsmanship and all. Sad to say, the reviews for these movies are not so great. My D2 Mind Ducks literally has a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. I always found that weird, but hey, like I said, it's not as good as the first movie, but it's a little better than you expect it to be. But that's not. If you guys have not really seen D2 The Mighty Ducks, it's not so bad. Anyway, it is on Disney Plus, so if you guys haven't seen it, there we go. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you seen D2 The Mighty Ducks? If so, which stuff? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What were some of your favorite parts of it? Some of your favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Simu sign off.